Since Bitcoin was invented, over 10,000 coins and tokens have been launched on different blockchain structures. Although many improvements have been made since the first blockchain, today they're still plagued by many issues. One that's frequently brought up is the lack of interoperability between blockchains. Different blockchains are built differently, which hinders interoperability and compatibility between networks. These blockchains can't share information and data among themselves unless they undergo a process that consumes time, energy, and other resources. Lack of interoperability is among the biggest threats to the widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies worldwide. With sanctions and clampdowns by many nations triggering skepticism, it's only natural for traders to want an answer, and that answer could well be the Quant network. The Quant Overledger operating system is the first gateway for distributed ledger technology. Overledger was created to connect existing DLT systems for enterprises, public organizations, and regulatory bodies. Quant is an interoperable communications protocol providing a network for developers and enterprises to connect and interact with multiple DLTs at the same time. The Quant protocol was born from an immense passion for making the global exchange of information more efficient. Verdian identified this problem when he was working for the UK and later Australian governments. He discovered how useful distributed ledger technologies could be in solving his problems. The Quant protocol comes closest to solving interoperability issues in the blockchain industry. It acts as a payment validator token used in an Overledger operating system. Adding Overledger functionality to the Quant protocol has opened Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple ledgers to its application. One of the ultimate goals of the Quant platform is to provide seamless interoperation such that the fractured world of ledger technology is evenly distributed. As a result, the Quant protocol is often referred to as an operating system/software that connects all blockchains. Quant works by enabling different blockchains to communicate through their own protocol or ledger without being limited by it. The Overledger operating system is at the heart of the Quant network and helps it achieve interoperability and scalability at the same time. The Overledger architecture is designed so that different layers perform individual tasks for the overall network to be more efficient. Generally, there are 4 essential layers on the platform. The transaction layer is responsible for storing transactions in the blockchain. This is where operations that involve transactions on several blockchains take place. The messaging layer retrieves and stores relevant information from different ledgers. These include smart contracts data, transaction data, and even metadata. The layer is also responsible for storing messages or communications between other ledgers. The filtering and ordering layer handles messages that contain transaction information. The layer also determines connections between messages obtained from the messaging layer and also validates off-chain messages. The application layer is where the multi-chain applications operate. The Quant network has an app store where developers can create and release their MApps and access consumers. In order to gain access to the app store, users will need to hold a certain number of Quant tokens. As an Ethereum-based platform, Quant leverages the security and interoperability of the Ethereum ecosystem. Unlike the Bitcoin blockchain, which focuses on providing people a way to transfer value, Ethereum has a broader range of use cases. DEXs, DeFi, and blockchain games are just some functions that you can enjoy via Quant, which operates using a modular architecture that's alienated from different ledgers at the application layer. It works above these networks, using vertical scalability and future-proof systems. Here are some of the features which makes Quant useful. The avant-garde technology of Quant makes it among the top-ranked choices of users who aim to match pace with the progressive trends in trading. Institutions across the globe have emerged, showing active interest in signing partnerships with Quant. The future is bright for Quant as organic adoption gains momentum since the DLT network assimilates solutions based on real-life applications. Being a key role player, Quant Foundation has collaborated with these organizations to harness the potential of progressive technology. Quant has totally dedicated itself to the cause of data processing, thereby crusading smart charging, crowdfunding, smart homes, space exploration, real-time data storage, smart grids functions. The Quant network was launched in June 2018, which means it has been in the market for less than 5 years. Around this time, the project held an initial coin offering where it raised about $11 million. At the start of 2021, QNT was trading at around $11.01. However, by mid-February, it had gone to as high as $44.10. It then fluctuated between $32 and $45 per coin until around mid-May 2021, when it jumped to $61.20. The price dropped to $31.40 towards the end of May, and then adopted another uptrend that took it to over $80 per coin in late June. Then, on August 24, 2021, the coin reached $205.77 and recorded a 24-hour trading volume of about $111.17 million. From there, the downward trend continued in a zigzag manner. QNT was fluctuating but going down nonetheless. By early December, the price had hit $164.30. Quant ended 2021 with a high price of $178.33, but has since decreased due to the market downturn that started in December. QNT kicked off 2022 positively, and we might be looking at another exciting uptrend soon enough. In fact, most of the price predictions for 2022 and 2023 are pretty positive. At the time this video was uploaded, the price of QNT today is $115.98, with a 24-hour trading volume of $47,652,756. The current coin market cap ranking is number 67, with a live market cap of $1,400,198,969. It has a circulating supply of 12,072,738 QNT coins and a max supply of 14,612,493 coins. Digital Coin Price predicts that QNT might go as high as $216.15 in 2022. According to the site, in June, Digital Coin Price predicted that QNT will hit a high price of $215, which might be the second highest for the year. The highest price in 2022 might be around $216.15 in September. From here, the coin might gradually drop to close the year at $187.55. Wallet Investor is a bit more positive, and its predictions are more linear than volatile. The site predicts that Quant might hit $300 per coin for the first time in August. It will gradually grow to close this year at as high as $369.42. On the other hand, Digital Coin Price does not think QNT will cross $300 until February 2024. For 2023, the site expects QNT to begin the year at $242.35, fluctuate throughout the following months, and drop slightly to $220.16 at the end of the year. Wallet Investor believes that Quant has even more enormous potential in 2023. According to the site, QNT will start 2023 at an average price of $365.97, then grow steadily to close the year at $587.63. Again, the price tracker predicts a linear growth with hardly any drops in between. Wallet Investor is not the only one bullish about the growth of Quant in 2022 and 23. Gov Capital projects that QNT will cross $200 per coin for the first time in June. It will then hit $250 in mid-August, and by the end of the year, the coin might be worth more than $327.53. QNT will then start 2023 at $328.95, then close at as high as $581.19 per coin. But that might not be the highest price for 2023. Gov Capital predicts that QNT might go up to $606.68 in November. PricePrediction.net is more conservative and expects QNT to close 2022 at $252.40 and 2023 at $366.75. All in all, we can expect Quant to grow decently in the next 2 years. As more blockchains, projects, and investors see its potential and its use cases expand, there is no doubt that the coin might become one of the most sought-after cryptocurrencies. Although distributed ledger technology has been around for quite some time, none has been able to solve the issue of interoperability fully. Quant comes very close to phasing out this problem, and now large corporations, governments, and even financial institutions will be able to streamline services using the overledger technology. By trying to end one of the biggest bottlenecks in the DLT sector, Quant puts itself in a position to grow quickly and serve even wider use cases. In the future, we expect that Quant will bring on board even more developers to build MApps and subsequently widen the community around them. When this happens, the QNT token, which is at the epicenter of operations on the Quant network, will grow more in value, making it a profitable investment asset. So, whether or not Quant can be a good investment will depend on several factors. However, we believe that if the network can explore its full potential and attract enough users, it can be very profitable for investors. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on QNT? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a video on the latest cryptocurrency news. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great day today, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.